You mentioned Shador. Let's talk about Shador. What did you think of that game, man? I actually went to it.
Were you a part of the box crew?
Yeah, I was over there.
I think Allegiant has the best boxes in any stadium. Like the way that the camera was able to be on Deion in the box, the way he was like moving around, I was like, damn, this shit looks luxurious, and it is. I'm excited to see your I honestly want to hear your take on it more than I even care to talk about it.
Yo, so really funny story, right? I've been to 2 sporting events with Cameron. Shouts to Killer Cam. And we went to NBA Cup last year. Sat courtside, right next to Floyd Mayweather. And then I go to the Browns game yesterday, and they're rolling out the platinum carpet, bro. Through like the player section, family section, like walk through, get to the suite. I just turned to him and I go, bro, I don't know if I should be happy or fucking pissed off at you. And he's like, for what? I was like, I'm never going to be able to go to a sporting event again, bro. Like, I can't go with my friends and sit in the 400s now to watch a Knick game. I was like, you fuck. I was like, you spoiled me, bro. I was like, I appreciate it. He started laughing. But it was crazy, man. It was crazy. And then to see him, like, you know, I was recording that video with him and Deion, that interaction, that was super cool. And just to think, like, bro, Deion Sanders. And it was ill because he came out of the suite just to see Cam, and mad people came to, like, take pictures. Coach Prime. And at one point, he just turns and he goes, yo, I'm here for him. And he points to Cam and, like, ignored everyone else. And, like, bro, it was really dope. It was really dope. So shout outs to Deion Sanders. Shout outs to Killer Cam also for that. This game, first of all, the amount of number 12s. Dude, if there was the crowd seemed split, like it was a good amount of Browns fans, but it hasn't been like with the Cowboys where it's a Cowboys game or when the Niners, like it was a good amount of people. The amount of number 12s, bro. Holy fuck. We were getting in elevators, and if 8 people came in, 6 of them had a 12 jersey on. And we took like 7 different elevators to get to, you know, throughout the day.
Yeah.
And at one point I just told Cam, I was like, hey, bro. He calls him nephew. I go, yo, if Neff could play, he could be a superstar. Because he already has like the aura to him.
Yep.
We talk about the confidence. Like, I'm cool with that, but you got to win. You gotta win. All the quotes after, like, I'm what the city's been looking for. You keep winning, play out the year, you keep winning. Yeah, that's just gonna age well. That's gonna age well. I think good first debut against a team that's also pretty shitty.
Right.
I'll be honest, it was the Raiders.
Right.
But you know what? That's a real NFL team. Say what you want. That is a legitimate NFL team. They have one of the best pass rushers in the league. His numbers should have been way better if Bond on that first deep pass doesn't get tackled by accident, and then Jerry Jeudy thinking he was playing pickup basketball, trying to do a crossover. And the most telling thing, you're a big body language guy. When he made that one pass, you saw Myles Garrett and all the guys on defense on the sideline like, yeah.
They got fired up.
They got fired up, bro. They got fired up. Yeah. So, look, it was the interception he threw was catastrophic. It was like,
can't be doing this.
When he threw that pick, I just went, oh my. Oh. Like, bro, the guy there was 4 people on him.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
he dropped
listen, it's live. It's first stringers. Like, all right, he's gonna fuck up. He's gonna make a mistake. But you know what I did like? He was aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw downfield. I'm gonna move the pocket. He's not like the greatest athlete, but you would think being Deion's kid.
He feels way more comfortable on the run than in the pocket. Yeah. And that's what they have to start, you know, identifying the offense. I do think that Shador's success will be the end of Stefanski. Like, if Shador goes on a winning streak here to end off the year, like, no matter how good it may seem in Cleveland at the time, they'll move on from him. Because it'll be like, bro, you're waiting this long to show us this? Like, you guys see him every day at practice. This is your talent evaluation. This is the guy. And I think it's more so just the spark. Like, he really provided a visible spark for the Browns. The Raiders are the worst team in the NFL, there's no question about that. Like I would rather watch the Jets and the Titans. I think those other two teams are way more competitive than what the Raiders are. They fired Chip Kelly. Shocker. Pete Carroll, you're next. Like this is going to be a massive overhaul in the offseason, because I don't think that the message is resonating with anybody on the team.
Are they the worst team in the league?
Yes. They are.
I don't care about records.
No, they are the worst team in the league. Yeah. The fact that they took the Jaguars to the brink and I got to watch it with my own two eyes was really just because Brock Bowers had been out. They weren't necessarily game planning on how to stop Brock Bowers. And Brock Bowers did what Brock Bowers did all of last season, and he took them to the brink. But now that once that happened it should have been obvious to everybody. They figured it out. All right. They're going to get the ball to 89. That's their only hope of winning.
He had a legacy game. Like, he legitimately had a legacy game.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they're the worst team in the NFL.
Because also, like, we spoke about this a couple weeks ago, how they got nothing for them moving forward besides Brock Bowers. Like,
yeah.
Offensive line, he got sacked 10 times, right? Usually I would give a pass to a quarterback, but Geno Smith, first play of the game. I don't know if it was Trey Tucker, but someone was wide open. Misses him. Immediately the boos came in. Like, people are fed up, bro.
Yeah, he's flipping off the crowd when he leaves.
And they're just
he's done that multiple times.
Yeah, and they're just in the worst situation because you don't have a franchise quarterback on the roster. You don't have a young guy that you can build with moving forward. Your coach is 75 or 76. Max Crosby, like, he chose the bag and trying for legacy more than anything. But, 3 years ago, you could have gotten 2 ones for him. Now you're going to get a third maybe. You got to just completely blow it up. And they just don't have anything moving forward that you could be excited about, except for Allegiant Stadium is fucking dope.
It is.
Super dope.
It is. And
it might be my favorite stadium I've ever been to. I've been to a good amount where, like, I feel comfortable enough to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to about 15 NFL stadiums. It's easily my favorite, bro. It just looks like spotless too. Like,
yeah,
everything just looks.
They do a good job. I still need to go out and see more. I love Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Like, the Falcons, I mean, that thing is like, it's twice the size of Allegiant, in my opinion. I don't know the square footage. That's a runner-up. But yeah, if your stadium is the best thing going for you, I mean, yeah, you said it. Pete Carroll, 74 years old. What do we, and I know this isn't a political show, what do we say about old presidents? That's like, we're like, oh, we want the young new thing. You know what I mean? Like, we want somebody who's mentally competent and coherent. Not saying that Pete Carroll isn't that, but what I'm saying is football has fucking passed him up. All right? This isn't 2005 with Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart. This isn't your Legion of Boom days in Seattle. It's over. Bro. You should have hung it up, and you didn't, and this is now going to be the stain on your legacy. Because he's not a bad coach when you look at it overall, but, like, this ending is fucking bad.
Yeah. Yo, it's funny that you mentioned that with the age, right? Because when Joe Biden was president, I was hanging out at one of my friend's house, and his grandfather, like, FaceTimed him from Italy, and he was the same age as Joe Biden at that point. I just turned to him and I go, it's the president's age, bro. Like, it's just a crazy thing to think about, right? Like, to your point, Pete Carroll, Sean McVay, like Kyle Shanahan. Like,
Sean McVay is like 2 years older than Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, like, I need young, bro. Listen, ageist, is that a thing? I need. Can we get a politician that's like in their 50s? That's what we want. Can I get my head coach in his 50s? Early 40s, mid 40s. Like, that's what I want. That's all.
It's so bad for the Raiders. The positive side about the offensive line being so bad, there's going to be a guard available here in a couple of months, and it would be nice if he stayed in Vegas.
Let's go, bro.
That would be clutch.
That'd be fucking dope. Let's get it, man.
That would be clutch. I mean, I'm excited to see the rest of this Shedeur experience. The one sports betting thing, the Browns punting on 4th and 2 from their own 29-yard line.
The game didn't go over.
The game doesn't go over on what I would imagine is the most heavily wagered over of the weekend. It was set at 38.
Yeah.
So every casual was like, oh, of course this is going over. Topped out with Shador's first game. I guarantee you the books would have lost a lot of money had that game gone over. Yeah. The calls come in a little quicker when you're in the same city. I'll leave it at that. Interesting.
Hey. You don't even need a call. You just
punt.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. As we were going to the game, Big Church, he was like, yo, you bet on this game? I go, nah. He goes, shit, I could have believed Cleveland was getting 4 points. I was like, yeah, bro. He's like, man, the Raiders are fucking awful. I was like, sometimes it's just that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just that.